Should we hold accountable to a termination of pregnancy in domestic violence? My name is WanguKanja and welcome to My Dignity Restored. Thank you. Why we are tackling this issue today is last week one of our clients came to us and she was battered by the husband and to a point where her pregnancy was compromised. And my question at that particular time is, who do we hold accountable? Because the woman was in pain, she didn't have any finances. We had to look for a way for her to actually get to a public health facility for her to get the required support services. And the fact that she was admitted for I think 4 to 5 days actually raised the question of who should we hold accountable when a pregnancy is terminated because someone decided to kick and punch a woman who was pregnant. And it's sad that we are losing unborn babies because of physical injuries, kicks and blows. And we as a community, we as a family, we as a society, we are not holding the perpetrators because this is I think tantamount to murder or manslaughter, because a child needs to be protected from conception, and I think that's what the law of Kenya refers to when it comes to unborn babies. And for me, it's sad when we have women actually being admitted in hospitals for between 4 to 5 days so that they can get services to address the termination that wasn't their doing, and it wasn't their wish to lose a child. And if it happens the first time, the second time, the third time, then and we are not holding the perpetrator accountable, then it means we are condoning, we are justifying, and we are rationalizing the violence. So I'm looking to you start the conversation on what do we, or how do we hold these perpetrators accountable, because I've only given you one of many cases that I've handled in the past, and actually this disturbed me to a point where I went back home after leaving the office and I was like, how should we help these women, or what needs to be done? Because it's an issue that we have not looked into. The laws that we have currently are not addressing that particular issue. And what kind of support services, not only medical but also psychological support, should we give to these women? Because one of the things that I know, if you lose someone, you need to grieve. You need to get someone to take you through a process of mourning, coming to terms with what has happened, and also coming into terms that it was somebody else's action that led to the termination of the pregnancy. And it's sad, since we don't see that as an issue, but currently we don't see that as an issue, but we need to make it an issue that needs to be discussed in the family context, in the community, in the society, in the country, because we can't be having women losing children because of kicks and blows by a person who can actually communicate to them and tell them what the problem is, because I know we can use non-violent communication to communicate with each other and resolve our differences, the issues that we are having in the family setup, or the differences between a man and a woman. We can solve them without using violence. And we do not actually keep statistics, so we can't tell you we are having so many women losing their pregnancies due to domestic violence, because of the mechanisms that we have at our health facilities. We don't have specialized, like a specialized department or a specialized unit to deal with these issues. And that's why I was asking you to join me to lobby for a gender crimes unit, because this is one of the things that can actually be addressed under the gender crimes unit. And you need to work with me, you need to support me, so that we can ensure that we as taxpayers, we as Kenyans, that we get value for our taxes that we pay to the government, and we ensure that the services that we deserve as citizens, we are able to access them with ease, and also hold perpetrators accountable, but also hold the government accountable to us, because keeping in mind, we have employed them, and we need to demand for accountability, and we need to demand for services. I'm asking you to join me to lobby the government to set up a gender crimes unit that will address issues of sexual and gender-based violence comprehensively, so that we can reduce the cases, but also make sure that investigations and documentation and survivors access justice. Please don't forget to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe.